Hello and welcome to RetroCade. With so many upcoming games, February is looking excellent. Let's look at 20 of the top games that will be released in February 2024. Starting off at number 20, we have Granblue Fantasy, Relink. Relink was announced all the way back in 2016, but faced a somewhat rocky development cycle. The demo kicked off with Character Select, with loads of folks to choose from. Characters can equip a variety of different skills to fire off attacks that add to the spectacle, but also have the ability to block and dodge incoming attacks. This fluidity between options makes Relink's combat feel smooth to play. The game is set to release in February 1st on PS4, PS5, and Windows. Next at number 19, we have Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League is an upcoming action shooter game developed by Rocksteady Studios. Narratively takes place in the same universe as the Batman Arkham series and is a follow-up to Batman Arkham Knight. The game follows 4 supervillains: Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, Harley Quinn, and King Shark, who are assembled by Amanda Waller and sent to Metropolis to stop the alien invader Brainiac and kill the members of the Justice League brainwashed by him. This game was delayed multiple times. It is currently set to release in February 2nd for PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and Windows.
Think you're a team now?
You think you can?
Next at number 18, we have Persona 3 Reload. This is an upcoming role-playing video game developed and published by Atlus. Reload is a remake of Persona 3, the 4th main installment of the Persona series. Persona 3 Reload retains its core hybrid of traditional role-playing and social simulation gameplay, but is overhauled aesthetically, graphically, and mechanically to integrate systems and features that have been introduced to the Persona series since the original Persona 3's release, specifically deriving from quality-of-life improvements first implemented in Persona 5. The game is scheduled to release in February 2nd for PC, both consoles, both gens.
Yes.
Okay. Next at number 17, we have Foamstars. Foamstars is a new 4 vs 4 foam party shooter, as you blast through battles using foam to attack, build, and defend. You can attack your opponents by dousing them with foam. Hit them enough, and they'll get foamed up, leaving them completely defenseless. Once you've got an opponent foamed up, surf at them at high speed to slide kick and knock them out of play. But if someone on your team is foamed up, you can use the slide kick to rescue them and keep them in the match. It also uses AI-generated art. The game is set to release in February 6th for both PlayStation consoles.
8 unique characters hit the stage.
Experience true freedom.
At number 16, we have Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 is set to reignite the series 8 years later. The story of Helldivers 2 takes place in a galaxy where alien invaders are starting to slip through the cracks and put your planet under threat. Hordes of unknown creatures are starting to shatter the peace and wreak havoc on the inhabitants of your planet, and the world as you know it is starting to descend into chaos. As a Helldiver, it's your responsibility to combat these alien forces and protect your home planet and restore peace. Helldivers 2 launches February 8th for PS5 and PC.
Work together to spread prosperity, liberty.
Next at number 15, we have The Inquisitor. In this world, Jesus did not die on the cross, but came down and unleashed vengeance on all the non-believers. 1500 years later, an army of Inquisitors brutally enforce the faith. In this dark fantasy adventure, you solve intricate cases and unveil abysmal secrets as Inquisitor Mortimer Matterdin. The game is set to release in February 8th for PC, both consoles, both gens.
You lie.
At number 14, we have Ultros. Ultros is set in a multifaceted realm, a vast alien landscape teeming with life. Grounded in science fiction, Ultros comes wrapped in both an eccentric art style from the visionary El Huervo, renowned for his work on Hotline Miami, Ultros explores meta-themes of mental health, life, death, and karmic cycles through deep lore and environmental storytelling. The rich world of Ultros holds many secrets for those curious enough and fearless enough to seek them out. The game is set to release in February 13th for Windows, Mac, and both PlayStation consoles.
Life to the living.
Death to the dead.
Next at number 13, we have Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. Discover an all-new title crafted by the renowned studio Don't Nod. Known for their acclaimed works, Life is Strange and Vampire. Immerse in an unforgettable action RPG that takes you on an exhilarating journey between life, death, love, and sacrifices. You assume the roles of a couple of Banishers, experienced spirit hunters, entrusted with the daunting task of lifting a malevolent and ominous curse. Play as both characters, combining Red's weaponry with Antea's supernatural abilities into a unique combat system where you fight spectral apparitions with fluid attacks. The game is set to release in February 13th for PC, Xbox Series S and X, and PlayStation 5.
Death to the dead.
At number 12, we have Tomb Raider Remastered. This game will not only feature updated visuals, but they will include all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. Players will also be able to toggle between the original polygon look of the games and the updated visuals whenever they desire. The game is set to release in February 14th for PC, Nintendo Switch, both consoles, both gens. Next at number 11, we have Skulls and Bones. Finally, after multiple delays, we are going to experience this action-adventure video game developed by Ubisoft. Players take control of a customizable pirate ship and may choose to sail the Indian Ocean by themselves and set off on a single-player campaign, or gather up to 5 other players to ally in player versus player gameplay in disputed waters. The game is set to be released in February 16th for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series XS, Amazon Luna, and Microsoft Windows.
Pirate hunters that patrol the seas. If you enjoy the thrill of the hunt, you can...
At number 10, we have Mario vs. Donkey Kong. It is a crossover spin-off video game series of both the Mario and Donkey Kong franchises, based on puzzle platforming, marking the return of Pauline and the rivalry between Mario and Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong has stolen all the Mini Mario toys from the factory, and it's up to Mario to get them back. Run, jump, and backflip your way to retrieving them across over 130 levels in this puzzle-style twist on classic platforming action. The game is set to release in February 16th on Switch.
And empires rise, crushing all hope to dust.
Next at number 9, we have Last Epoch. Uncover the past, reforge the future. Ascend into one of 15 mastery classes and explore dangerous dungeons, hunt epic loot, craft legendary weapons, and wield the power of over 100 transformative skill trees. Every skill has its own augment tree that allows you to control, alter, and empower your playstyle. Evolve your skeletal warriors into stealthy assassins or deadeye archers. Transform your classic fireball into an unrelenting flamethrower or a heat-seeking pyro bomb. Change your trusty javelin into a devastating lightning storm, or take a defensive approach with a holy battle standard of protection for you and your allies. The full game is set to release in February 21st for Windows, Mac, and Linux.
You will stand on the edge.
At number 8, we have Terminator, Dark Fate, Defiance. It is a gritty RTS that puts you in the middle of the future wars between humanity and Legion's synthetic intelligent machine network. Take command and lead your army to foil Legion's plan to destroy humanity, or play as one of 3 factions in skirmish and multiplayer. Take control of an army carried over from mission to mission. The game is set to release in February 21st on Windows. Next at number 7, we have Garden Life, a cozy simulator. Cozy games skyrocketed recently, because so many people like myself sometimes want to relax and enjoy relaxing gameplay instead of super competitive gameplay. Garden Life is a relaxing gardening game in which you create your dream garden in a peaceful, colorful world. Plant and add ornaments at your own pace, transforming an overgrown, forgotten plot into a flourishing community garden. The game is set to release in February 22nd for PC, Nintendo Switch, both consoles, both gens. At number 6, we have Nightingale. Set out on a journey of survival and adventure into the mysterious and dangerous Fey realms of Nightingale. Become an intrepid realm walker and venture forth alone or with friends as you explore, craft, build, and fight across a visually stunning gaslamp fantasy world. The game is set to release in February 22nd for PC.
Words. But most of all,
Next at number 5, we have Pacific Drive. Pacific Drive is an upcoming survival game developed by Ironwood Studios and published by Kepler Interactive. The game is set in the Pacific Northwest, which the player traverses on foot or in a station wagon as they attempt to find a way to escape. The game uses a first-person perspective. The player must attempt to avoid metal monsters, which latch onto their car. The vehicle can be repaired and customized at the player's garage. The game is set to release on February 22nd for PC and PlayStation 5.
Arda is not liable for any injuries or deaths suffered as a result.
Bye. I guess as I get a little older, I'm starting to feel how things
At number 4,
change.
we have Open Roads.
They
Open Roads is an
decline
upcoming
and go
interactive
away.
movie mystery thriller
That's
video
how it
game
was with my
published by
grandma.
Annapurna
I
Interactive.
loved her
It was
so
initially
much.
announced at the Game Awards
I
on
knew
December.
Origin.
Open Roads utilizes a
We can't
unique and
ask her about
engaging
these things
interactive
anymore,
dialogue system that moves
We
the
have to go
narrative
looking for
along,
the answers ourselves.
exposing character flaws,
My mom and I are
secrets,
out on the
and
road.
buried truths.
Searching.
The game is scheduled to be
I don't know
released
what
on
we'll find,
February
but
22nd for
whatever it
PC,
is, I know
Nintendo
we'll
Switch,
find it
both consoles,
together.
both gens. Next at number 3, we have Star Wars: Dark Forces. Star Wars: Dark Forces is LucasArts' much-loved first-person shooter, originally released in 1995. Besides Switch version, this game runs on modern gaming systems, up to 4K resolution and 120 frames per second. There's mention of upgraded gameplay, high-resolution textures, enhanced lighting and rendering, and support for console gamepads with platform-specific features. This hotly anticipated game is scheduled to release on February 28th for PC, Switch, both consoles, both gens. At number 2, we have Welcome to ParadiZe. Do you want your very own zombie companion? A faithful friend that protects you from its peers and accompanies you on all your adventures? At ParadiZe, we make it happen. Here, the zombies do all the dirty work. In the beautiful country of ParadiZe, ingenious survivors are testing a technology that can be used to control the zombies that have overrun the world. Once hacked, they become invaluable allies. It's not 100% confirmed, but the game is set to release on February 29th for PC and last-gen consoles.
Sephiroth.
And first in our list is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is an upcoming action role-playing game developed and published by Square Enix. It is a sequel to Final Fantasy VII Remake, and the second in a planned trilogy of games remaking the 1997 PlayStation game Final Fantasy VII. As with its predecessor, the gameplay will combine real-time action with strategic and role-playing elements. The game is scheduled to release for PlayStation 5 on February 29th.
Shadows of the Man, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgar. We fought him.
Well, that's it for this video. See you on the next one. Peace.